What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Salty. I'm back with another video, okay? And today, this is advanced building techniques in Fortnite. So this video primarily is for people that are really good at Fortnite, alright? And they, need new stuff to learn to outplay their opponents. Or this could be for people who want to get better at Fortnite, okay? And they want to learn these new advanced techniques so they can be better and outplay the opponents that they run into. But needless to say, if you're pretty good at Fortnite, you want to get better at build battles, and you want to know how to just completely mollywop your opponents, this video is for you. Alright, let's get into the advanced building techniques. Do you want free V-Bucks? Well, you can actually get some free V-Bucks right now by going in the description below and clicking the link labeled free V-Bucks. Alright guys, so the first tip, this is going to be when you're ramping into a build fight, alright? And obviously, you're just going to be ramping up like this, and then also the opponent, whoever you're going against is going to be ramping up as well, but your opponent's going to be ramping up as well. All right, like this. And obviously there's going to be a space in time where both of your ramps meet, all right? It could be somewhere right here. Could be, it maybe feels a little lower, but anyway, there's going to be a space in time where your ramps meet. All right, it happens every single time when two opponents are ramping at each other. All right, and what you're going to want to do is the second your ramps intersect so he can't get a shot off on you is build a wall. All right, build walls, basically splitting you off so he can't see you. Build another one up top, build a floor, build a stair, and now you have high ground on him, okay? Alright, but that's basically what you're going to want to do if you guys are ramping against each other. Again, like I said, the main thing you're going to do, or you're going to need to do, is put walls in between you, and then, floor, stair, upwards.
I got broads in Atlanta.
Alright guys, another instance if you're ramping up against your opponent and your ramps actually end up colliding like this. Alright, let's say brick is the opponent's. Alright, your ramps collide like this. Now, you may be thinking, you're building, you're doing your part, and a lot of people think that's just good enough, and they go like this and they take the shot. But the guy's right here, alright? He can see you as well. Technically, you have the high ground, but it's really nothing. So what you're going to want to do is the same exact thing, is just put one more ramp over. All right, so now this guy's gonna be like this. He's gonna be trapped, and you're gonna have a ramp over him. Before this update, I would recommend that you just edit it out like that, and you could just shoot him. But now it takes a lot longer to pull your weapon out, so I would actually advise against that. All right, that used to be the old meta, but I don't think you should do that anymore. Now let's put that back there. What I think you should do, honestly, is either just put this down, and you honestly could just surprise him by quickly, getting an angle on him from here. That's what I do sometimes. But other times, I would honestly just recommend boxing him in so he's under you, and then just making him make the move. Because right here, I have the high ground. He basically has to push me. This is not really much you can do. So I'll basically just wait for him to try to retake high ground from me. And if he doesn't, if he just stays there forever, then you could do this tactic where you come to the side and shoot him. All right, another scenario that could happen if you don't put a ramp over, you could also put a wall in between you. All right, whatever you do, you need to put something in between you guys so that he obviously can't shoot you. If you do decide to put a wall down instead of a ramp, you can put the wall, put another wall right next to it, all right, and then put a staircase. All right, and this is going to give you the high ground over them. This is what I typically do. I kind of like the wall approach over the ramp approach because the meta has changed so drastically that you can't really edit kill people anymore. And there's a reason for that. I probably will go into more detail later on. But yeah, guys, it's really important that if you and an enemy are ramping up like this and you meet each other, it doesn't even matter if you're to the side, if you're to the front, you need to put something in front of you, all right? So he can't just get an easy shot off on you. Again, this is what it's going to look like in fast motion. Let me just show you guys real quick. The storm's coming. This is what it'll look like in fast motion, okay? Ramping up, ramping up. I see him, put a wall, put a stair, and boom. Now I have high ground on him, and I can just kill him pretty easily. All right, tip number 2, this is going to be the same exact situation. If you guys are ramping up, all right? You and your opponent are ramping up, and they end up ramping over you. All right, this is where you are. You just got beat, son. All right, you just got the high ground taken from you, son. All right, so now what are you going to do? All right, this is what I usually do. I box myself in, right? So you can just jump, put a floor down, box yourself in. They're going to be right above you. All right, so you got to be quick. You have to be quick. Now, I usually will just do this to the side, but you want to ramp, put one above you, boom, boom. And honestly, you don't want to do this for too long because they can't just shoot it out. You'll fall to your death if you go for too high up. But you have to be really, really quick on this. You have to practice this a lot, all right? Make sure your technique is perfectly down. I think I pretty much got it perfectly down. So this is a method I use to retake the high ground a lot. So if you get, beaten over with this ramp, you got to edit quick. Put the double ramps, and now what you're going to want to do is extend the bottom part by 1. All right, you see how the bottom part's actually higher than the top part? That's because there's only like, I think 2 top pieces, and there's 3 or 4 bottom pieces. I don't know, I think it's 3. So what you're going to do once you get to the top here is put a wall down here on the side, put another one, swing it over, and then put a stairs. All right, you could also put a floor, and then a stairs, but Doesn't really matter. Just put the stairs, and now you have the high ground where he traditionally was right here. I'm getting shot at, but I'm just gonna continue. All right. He ramps over you and you're stuck. And again, I like to do from the sides, but you can do it from the front, but he can follow you up pretty easily. So I recommend doing it from the side because it's a little harder for him to chase you. But anyway, we're gonna do this fast motion. All right, edit out the wall, and then here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. Now I got the high ground on him. All right, and if he does end up chasing you, you can ramp up one more, reinforce it, and now you really do have the high ground. So hopefully that does help you guys if he actually does initially take over the high ground. Because guys, again, Fortnite is just a game of retaking high ground. You only want to engage with the enemy mainly if you have the high ground, right? That's typically how you're going to want to play it. Only shoot at the person you're going against if you have the high ground. Now, obviously, there are some situations where you need to take shots at him if you're below him. I'm not saying you can't shoot at him if you're below him, but I'm saying typically you're in a more advantageous position if you are above your enemy. And there's obviously a good reason for that.
A little bit. I have no HP.
Alright guys, I kind of just wanted to throw this in there as, you know, just making sure that you guys are doing this. And that's going to be to make sure that you are using your pyramids, okay? And I know you might be going salty, lol, I'm never gonna use the pyramids, screw that, but they actually are kind of helpful. Even if you don't have a use for them, you know, right now when you're playing Fortnite, obviously in the future when you get better and better, they are going to come in handy because just everyone's going to be getting better and they are going to become viable and even necessary, because if you are the same skill level as someone else and they use the pyramids and you don't, they're going to have an advantage over you, you know, no matter how small that advantage is. And obviously that's why I'm making this video for the advanced players out there who want to, you know, completely outplay people. The pyramids are going to come in handy. Now there's like 3 uses I know for the pyramid as of now. All right, one of them is going to be when you box yourself in and there's someone above you, okay? Now for this example, let's build this, okay? Oh my god, there's someone here. What are you? Whatever, I'll leave you there. All right, I don't care. Say someone's shooting at you from above, all right, and they just keep shooting out your floor. Don't you do it, bro. Don't you do it. Okay, we're chilling. Thank you, bro. say someone's above you and they're shooting out your roof, all right? Now, obviously, if it's like this, you're gonna be spamming this, all right? And they're gonna be able to shoot it out way quickly because you're just placing it down. It's only gonna have 100 HP in your wood. Let's close that so he can't shoot me, all right? So obviously, right as they shoot it out and you put down a new one, your wood only has 100 HP, so it only takes, you know, 100 damage to break it. If you're putting down the floor and the pyramid above you, they have to shoot out the pyramid, and then they have to shoot out the floor, and then they have to shoot out the pyramid, and then they have to shoot out the floor, all right? If you just keep spamming it, obviously. So that's why it's pretty viable if you put down a, you know, floor and pyramid at the same time. This guy's gonna have to shoot down the pyramid and then the floor, all right? And it just gives you that extra time and just an extra bit more material than if you didn't use the pyramid. If you just used the floor and you just kept spamming the floors and it only had 100 HP, this guy could just keep shooting it out and shooting you. But if you put the pyramid there and the floor there, it, you know, gives it time to get up to its 190 HP and just gives you a lot more time and ensures that he actually can't get any bullets onto you. Because obviously if you're only putting the floor down, there is moments where his bullets are going to go through and hit you. But if you're putting a floor, pyramid, floor, pyramid, floor, pyramid, he's never going to get that opportunity to shoot you. So that's the first purpose for the pyramid. All right, the second purpose is if you're rushing someone and you're going like this, you may see people do this. All right, and they're pushing up. Obviously, they can just shoot this out and you'll fall down pretty easily. But if you get really quick and you're putting the floors, you can also put pyramids on top of those so that they can't shoot out those. All right, pretty simple stuff. You're gonna have to get really quick at doing that. I'm not too quick at using the pyramids yet. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm guilty of it. I'm not using the pyramids as much as I should have. Or should, but I'm practicing. So yeah, this is the second purpose for the pyramids, and the third purpose for the pyramids is to edit it like this, all right? The first two things that are closest to you, edit it like that, all right? And this is what it's gonna allow you to do. So say you're building up, you're really high up, and you're shooting at someone, and you can't get down, all right? You can't just jump off, right? So what you can do to get down is actually pull out your pyramid, and it's already a ramp downward, and now you can re-engage in the fight. I'm not sure why I did this. All right, but again, say you're really high up, you're shooting at someone, and then you want to get down to them, all right? Say they put themselves in a box, instead of, you know, just going over with floors and possibly getting shot out. I mean, sheesh, this is risky. Now you can pull out your pyramid, which is now obviously a ramp down, and now you can get shots off without taking fall damage. So yeah, guys, no matter how advanced of a player you are, especially if you are advanced, I want you to start using pyramids if you aren't already, all right, because they are very handy. All right, in my last video, I also showed you guys how to ramp on someone who has the high ground on you already, and I wanted to show you guys a little harder tactic, but it has a high risk to reward ratio, okay? If you pull it off, you'll probably get the kill. If you don't, you'll probably die, all right? Sucks to suck, but that's how it goes. Anyway, say someone's right there, they're shooting you, or even higher possibly, but let's just say they're right there. All right, in my more basic building techniques, I showed you an option where you can wall it off, ramp up, and then continue that way. But this one is a little more risky, a little more flashy, and I've actually seen it used against Ninja, all right, and it worked. And I've also used it against someone else in my own gameplay, and it worked as well. Say they're up there, okay? They have complete high ground on you, you're ramping up. If they peek over, they can shoot you right now, okay? Now this method, what you're going to do is put a floor in front of you, okay? Put a floor in front of you, and if they stop shooting, okay? They stop shooting for even a second, or they look away for even a second because they think you're out of the equation because there's a floor here. You just want to edit it really quick, and then start ramping up again. Boom. And now you have high ground, okay? Obviously, it's a really flashy play, really risky, because if they do start shooting at you, you're going to have to be really quick with spamming the floors. And again, this is where the pyramid can come in handy. Alright, just put one of those above you. But yeah, guys, they start shooting at you. Boom. There we go. And then continue like that. Again, like I said, very risky, but it can reward you in the long run if it does pay off with an easy kill. Also, guys, make sure to comment down below how many wins you have, okay? I want to know what level of Fortnite you guys are at, because obviously this is more advanced building techniques, and I kind of want to base my future videos off what you guys want to see. All right, if you only have like, you know, 1 win, 2 wins, obviously I need to be making some videos on some basic building techniques and, you know, intermediate building techniques and not just advanced ones. But if a lot of you guys also have, like, you know, 100+ wins, 150+ wins, obviously you guys want to see some more advanced stuff. So I just want to, you know, diversify a little bit so, you know, I can reach out to all of you. Another advanced move that I included in my first basic building technique video, but I classified it as an advanced tip, is actually the double ramp with reinforcement push, okay? That's what I'm gonna call it. Basically, it's double ramping with putting walls in front of it. It's very, very crucial that you learn how to do it. Let's see if I can use it on this guy. Someone's porta-forting up there. I want him to see me. Yeah, okay, he sees me. I didn't want to just make it, obviously, too much. So here it is. Oh, he got sniped! RIP! Anyway, he wasn't able to shoot me out. You can see I double ramped and I reinforced it with walls, so he wasn't able to shoot me out. That's obviously a technique you guys are going to want to learn. Really, really important. Hopefully I don't get sniped right here. Not sure why I just did that. But yo, oh, he's right there. That's where he is. Alright. Oh, he had a window. RIP. Alright, but yeah, guys, that was the double ramp technique. I'm not too worried about these people, but yeah. Double ramp, and you're just going to put walls in front of it. Alright, you're just going to need to practice a little bit. I kind of choked right there. It was a little laggy. But yeah, that's basically what you do. Pretty simple once you get the hang of it. But I am going to recommend that if you know, want to push people. It's almost impossible to stop, honestly. It's really hard to stop, unless they have like a submachine gun or something. That's probably the only thing that could counter it, or an RPG, obviously. But yeah, guys, those are the advanced building techniques for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to let me know if you guys want me to do even more advanced building techniques. Just showing off some more that you guys might want to practice. All right, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop a like on the video as well if you guys want to see more building technique videos. Woo!